All right, let's do a little live this morning. What's going on, guys? I just want to kind of continue. About a week ago, I did a live on the power of the mind, and I want to kind of continue on with that thought, and I have a couple more points. So number 6, and if you didn't watch the other one, go onto YouTube. It should be up, posted up on YouTube, so you can check it out. And thanks for joining, Ryan Gonzalez and Miguel. Thanks, Sue. Appreciate you guys joining in this morning. All right, so look, a change of gesture. Okay, number 6 is a change of gesture is gonna change your mood. So if you're feeling like, the way that the mind works is that the way that you move, if you're slouching, if you're sitting like this, you're going to be more depressed than if you're sitting up in your seat and I've been doing meetings for 20 years, and I notice people, if they're sitting like this, or they're even slouching back, relaxed in their seat, they're going to learn differently. They're going to have different feelings versus if they were sitting up, like excited, like kind of at the edge of their seat, learning, growing, getting better. So remember, the way that your gestures move, the way that your physiology moves, is going to determine the way that your mind works. It's going to determine the way you think. So if you're not feeling right, get up off the couch. If you're not feeling good, get out and take a jog. Or if you're not feeling good, just get up and do, some jumping jacks or something like that. Do something to get you to think, to get your mind moving. Your body moving. Because you get your body moving, your mind is going to your thinking's going to change for the better. And so that's one of the thoughts. Number 7, who we are, who we're around, it shapes us. The people that you're hanging out with is going to determine your success and future, success or failure. And we've heard that a million times, right? Whoever you hang out with, the top 5 people you hang out with is going to be your income. Well, look, that's not 100% the truth, but really what I believe is the people that are injecting information. Like, I've been really, really blessed that, I got a lot of millionaire mentors. I have a personal relationship with Mike Sharp. I have a personal relationship with Hector Lamarck. I have a lot of peers, millionaire peers that I've, been able to surround myself around for a lot of years. So the people that I've surrounded myself, one of my intentions in my dream video that I play every night, by the way, I always play a little video before I go to bed. It's about 4 minutes long, and it basically just, lays out all my intentions, all my commitments, all my goals, and there's pictures and there's music, and so I know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. I know exactly what I'm trying to do every single day. It's just ingrained in my brain. I don't have to think about things because it's already in my subconscious. And so all these people that I've gotten to hang around with, that was an intention. So one of my intentions is to build great relationships with great people. See, I don't sit around and say, oh my God, that person, they're so stuck up. They don't ever call me. They don't ever, they don't help me enough. They don't spend enough time with me. I never say crap like that. That is like the weakest thing that you could ever say. That is, to me, that's a joke. Don't ever say something like that. And the reason why, and thanks Victoria for getting on, and Deborah, and Mario, and Van. What's up, Van? What's going on? Jack, and thanks guys for getting on. Appreciate it. So what I'm talking about today is really the power of the mind. And I would never say anything like that, because I build great relationships with great people. I build relationship. I don't get the relationship. I don't expect the relationship. I don't just want the relationship. I build the relationship, which means that I'm the one that will call them. I'm the one that will text them. I'm the one that will say happy birthday on their birthday with a personal text or something like that. I'm the one that says, hey, let's go to dinner. I'm the one that says, hey, let's go hang out. I'm the one that does that. And again, let's see here. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's something that you got to remember, is that when you're trying to surround yourself around people, you have to be the one to create that relationship. Successful people very rarely are going to be all up on you to try to get you to spend time with them. Most of the time, you're going to have to create the relationship. For example, right? If I recruit somebody in my business, I'm going to try to spend time with them. I'm going to try to build a relationship. But there comes a point where it's got to be reciprocated. It's how relationships are formed. It needs to be reciprocated. I want to make sure that I'm spending time with the right people. Just like when I tried to build a relationship with Hector, I didn't just try to build a relationship. I didn't just expect the relationship. The guy was worth probably at that time $20 million. And so I didn't expect the relationship. I said, hey, look, I'm going to go get results. I'm going to go make a lot of money. I'm going to get a lot of, I'm going to do a lot of production. And so I'm going to make sure that he notices me. I want him to know my name. Not expect him to know my name, but I wanted to prove to him that I was worthy of his time. And I think that's, I think a lot of you expect way, way too much. And so anyways, thanks for the warm hug. RVP Duran from Houston. Love you guys being on. What's up, John Hernandez? Hairless guy. Right on, man. Nice to have you on. Hey, number 8. A happy life is a process of progress. And you guys have heard me say this a bunch, but progress equals happiness. And so, and by the way, I'm for some of you guys that just got on, I'm talking about the power of the mind. And the part 1 is on YouTube, The Power of the Mind. So you might want to check it out. And but I just think that look, if you're ever feeling depressed, the way that the mind works, if you're ever feeling depressed, you're not feeling great about stuff that's happening, it's only because you're not making progress. Now, it's kind of a tricky situation because, man, especially us competitive people, we can get depressed a lot because we're always feeling like the progress is not fast enough, it's not big enough, it's not great enough. And the truth is, you just have to get in the zone or the mindset that you have to be excitedly patient about life. Excitedly patient about life. You're excited enough to know, man, that you got a great opportunity with whatever you're doing, whether it's real estate, whether it's just a sales job, whether it's being a teacher, whatever it is that you're doing right now. You got to be excited enough that your opportunity is real and right and great, but you also have to be patient enough to know that anything in life that's worth anything, it's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. There are no get-rich-quick schemes in the world. They're just not real. Now, have people gotten lucky before? Yeah, of course, people got lucky. People get lucky all the time. Even in our business, people get lucky, man. I know guys that they recruited 3 guys, and next thing you know, they turned around, they were millionaires. It's happened before. Now, I'm not banking on that. I never was banking on that. I always thought, hey, man, I'm going to work my tail off to increase the odds that I get lucky. That's it. That's how you get lucky, is by working really, really hard, so that way you're increasing. I always think of Vegas, man. I'm always trying to think of ratios and think of everything that I'm doing as far, it's just numbers. I cannot control any one person or any really group of people. All I can do is control myself, my work ethic, what I'm putting in, what I'm trying to accomplish, and ultimately the numbers will play their course. Just like in Vegas, you play the slots, man, you pull down that slot machine, 100 times, you're going to win X amount of times every time. I mean, that's just a given. You will win if you play the game long enough. And so be conscious of that and be aware of that. And so what? So progress is really the key to being happy, man. That's the way your brain works. You were put on this earth to make progress. That's why a lot of people are depressed, man. That's why there's more drugs, like prescription drugs out there than any other drugs, is because human beings don't understand the way that their mind works, and really they don't understand the power of their mind. Most people do not understand how your brain works. Your brain works like this. It needs to be fueled by energy and progress. If you are sad and not energetic and not going anywhere in your life, of course you're going to be depressed. And so be excitedly patient, but make progress, man. You got to continue to make progress. And then number 9, your limiting beliefs are stopping you from really being the best version of yourself. And what's a limiting belief, okay? And maybe some of you guys that are commenting, maybe write down what your limiting belief is right now, or maybe was. Okay, I'll tell you mine. My limiting belief was the fact that I was 21 years old when I started in business. I'm vertically challenged, young, you're right, 21, vertically challenged, looked like I was probably 15 years old when I joined the business. And so, and by the way, you might want to text your teammates, get them on the call right now, because this stuff might be pretty powerful for people that you might know. But so for me, that was, I was afraid of tall white guys. That was my limiting belief, man. My limiting belief is that I was going to talk to somebody. They were so confident. They believed in themselves so much. And I didn't feel like I was worthy. I didn't feel like I fit in. I felt like I was different. I felt afraid. I felt scared that I wasn't good enough to become successful, or to be good enough to be among those people that were making $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year. Or maybe you're going through it right now, because a lot of people out there make $150,000 a year or $200,000 a year. So you feel less than. That's a limiting belief, man. And so I had to overcome my limiting beliefs by making sure that I became more confident. And how do you get more confident? You get more what? Competent. The more competent you are, the more confident you get. So that's why you got to get on building-leaders.com. That's my website. And start watching videos. Start watching, I have DVDs on there. I have CDs. I have manuals if you're better at just reading things. I mean, I got all kinds of materials that could get you to the competence level so you can master your craft. And yeah, I mean, that was a big thing, man. I didn't think I was smart enough. I never got good grades. And so I was afraid I wouldn't know the answer. And then so I just got really competent. And that just, hey, Shane, how you doing, man? And so I just... That's what changed my life forever. I mean, when I got over that limiting belief, my whole life opened up, man. And today I'm one of the most confident people that you guys know, because I know my shit, man. I mean, I know what I'm doing now. I don't have to guess what I'm doing. What I'm trying to accomplish, I know what to do to get it accomplished. Now it's just a matter of time. That's all. It's not a matter of if or, I hope. It's a matter of time. And then the last thing, number 10, Pressure is what drives human behavior. And Grant Cardone, one of you guys might want to hashtag Grant or let him know we're talking about him right now. We actually, I mean, I was actually really, really impressed. He wrote something a couple days ago, and he said, stop trying to make your life stress-free. Everybody wants a stress-free life at all costs. And you know, in everything in their life, they have to be I gotta be stress-free. No. Stress happens, man. I went and got a massage recently, and man, the lady said, man, you got some stress deals right here, man. And everybody thinks, man, yeah, if you're successful and you make a lot of money, you don't have any stress. That's not true. I have stress too. Why? Because I'm stressing, I'm putting pressure on myself to drive my behavior. I put a little stress on myself, and it drives me to be better. I sit in my car sometimes for 2 or 3 hours, just making calls. Just, you know, I was at Starbucks yesterday for about an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, and I was just calling people and setting up appointments and calling some new recruits and building relationships and because I want to get big. I want to do something great. I want to change the course of our business forever. I feel like our business is rocking right now. I mean, we help 600 families a month. We recruit 400 people a month. And so it's an exciting time to be in business. Why would I stop now? I want to keep driving this sucker and keep building it. And the only way I'm going to continue that, thanks Marco for getting on, Emily, thanks for getting on, Miguel, thanks for getting on. And I want to continue to drive that. And sometimes you got to put pressure on yourself. Don't be afraid of stress. Don't be afraid of pressure. That's what's going to drive you to be your best. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, every single one of you can be your best. You got to believe in yourself more than ever, man. You got to dream bigger than ever. And you got to have a freaking do it now mindset, a do it now attitude. Get shit done and get shit done now. Do it now. Make it happen. God bless. Thank you for getting on, guys. Have a great day. See you soon.